Today is National Hot Wheels Day. Well, actually, I'm recording this day the day before National Hot Wheels Day, which is tomorrow on May 18th. I'm recording this on the 17th. Uh, anyways, yeah, today's National Hot Wheels Day as of the time this video was posted. There's 58 cars racing because it's a tournament. If you couldn't tell by the title. So here's the blue team. There's 29 blue cars, some returning from the 57th anniversary tournament, and some are brand new. And same for the orange team, which is in the shape of an 8 and has 29 cars as well. The next one I do, the 59th anniversary, orange will actually have more cars because blue had more cars in the original one from 2025. So next year, orange will actually have an advantage. Yeah, blue, same amount of cars as orange. And they're in the shape of a 58 because it's the 58th anniversary. Let's get this first race started with. And let's see if blue can keep a winning streak since they won the 57th anniversary tournament. So let's see, will they have a winning streak or will orange win for once? The cars racing in the first race are Formula Flashback and Carbide for the blue team. That's Carbide, that's Formula Flashback. And for the orange team, it's F1 Racer and Formula Street. Go. Carbide and Formula Flashback move on. Yeah, orange already off to a pretty bad start. Let's see if they can redeem themselves at least a little bit. In the second race, the orange team has Dune Daddy and Deathstroke, and the blue team has Mountain Mauler and Bullwhip. Go. That's 2 more wins for the blue team. Orange is not doing great. So for the third race, the cars racing on the blue team are T-Rex Destroyer and Rapid Response. Trust me, Rapid Response has a relation to Street Beasts. Look at this. It's got a crocodile on the side. It was also in the City vs. Toxic Creatures 5-pack from like 2021. It actually won for the blue team last year, so let's see if we can do that again. For the orange team, it's Fangster and Motosaurus, which was pretty good for the orange team. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let me just adjust this guy. There we go. Rapid Response is the 5th car moving on for the blue team, and Motosaurus also moves on. For the fourth race, the cars racing on the orange team are Aisle Driver and Cone Shaker. And for blue team, it's Pedal Driver and Rocket Box. 3, 2, 1. Pedal Driver and Aisle Driver move on to round 2. The cars racing in what I think is the 5th race. For the blue team, it's Twinduction and Bone Basher. For orange team, it's Twin Mill 3 and Custom Small Block. Go. Dang, I am surprised by that slow start from Custom Small Block. Twinduction and somehow Twin Mill 3 move on to round 2. In the 6th race, the cars racing for the orange team are Driftsta and Roadster. For the blue team, it's the other Driftsta. There's 2 Driftstas, each team has 1. And Mighty K. Go. Dang! Driftsta catching up at the end. Mighty K and Orange Driftsta move on. The cars racing in the 7th race for the blue team are High Roller and Governor. And for orange team, it's Street Creeper and Custom Auto. Go. 2 more wins for blue. The Governor and High Roller move on, giving 2 more wins to blue. Orange still has 4. And I think the 8th race for the orange team, they got Scorcher and F-Racer. For the blue team, they got 16 Angels and Cool One. Go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, F-Racer doesn't roll. Scorcher and 16 Angels move on. Okay, I've just kind of lost count of the races. Lightning Bug and Cyber Speeder for the blue team. Drone Duty and Linster Prototype for the orange team. Go. Ooh. Lightning Bug and Cyber Speeder move on. The next group of cars racing, for orange, it's Carbonator and Scorpedo, the Mutant Machines version. And for blue team, it's Locomotorin and Ollie Rocket. Go. Oh, okay, Scorpedo actually got some airtime and flipped. Locomotorin and Ollie Rocket move on. Orange is doing horrible today. In this race, the blue team has Crescendo and Scupa de Fuego. Orange team has Power Pipes and MR11. Go. Uh-oh. Scupa de Fuego and Crescendo move on. Orange, do something! So, next race, orange team has Rising Heat and Amaru GTC. Blue team has the other Rising Heat. There's also 2 Rising Heats in this tournament. And Maximum Leeway. Go. Finally, orange gets something. It's some pretty okay-ish cars, but they're going up against some pretty slow blue ones. Amaru GTC and Rising Heat move on, which means orange team finally gets a couple wins. So this race here, for the blue team, they have Gone Mad and Cruise Bruiser. For orange, they have Surf and Turf and Ravager ST. Go. Gone Mad and Ravager ST move on. So in this next race, for the blue team, the cars are Monta Racer and the Vanster. For orange team, it's Skull Crusher and Mod Mill. I'm not even trying to change the orders. I forgot the numbers of which race it was. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the Vanster. The Vanster and Mod Mill move on to round 2, and see, Breadbox and Perfect Speed get a free pass, which means these are the cars that moved on. Here's the 58 with these final 30 cars. Looks like it's seen better days, especially the 8. The 8 looks pretty terrible, especially since they only have 10 cars, and these guys have 20. This is the start of Blue's downfall, I'm guessing, because the few orange cars that orange still has, they're really fast. And Blue is going to lose a lot of members because a lot of their cars are going to have to go up against each other since they have double the amount of cars that orange has. Anyways, for orange, the cars racing are Mod Mill and Motosaurus. For blue, it's a High Roller and Formula Flashback. Go. High Roller and Mod Mill move on. In the second race of round 2, blue team has Locomotorin and Pedal Driver, and orange team has Perfect Speed and Aisle Driver. Go. Wow. Locomotorin and Perfect Speed move on. In the third race, orange has Scorcher and Ravager ST, and blue has Twinduction and Gone Mad. Go. Twinduction and Scorcher move on. For race number 4, the cars racing on the blue team are the Governor and Mighty K. For orange, it's Driftsta and Amaru GTC. Go. The Governor and Amaru GTC move on. For the 5th race, on the orange team, the cars are Rising Heat and Twin Mill 3. For blue team, it is 16 Angels and Carbide. Go. Oh! Wait, Twin Mill 3! Carbide and Twin Mill 3 somehow move on. Well, Carbide's kind of expected, but how Twin Mill 3? This thing's old. There's still 10 blue cars left that haven't raced, so they're going to race each other. This the 6th race is Mountain Mauler, Breadbox, Lightning Bug, and Rapid Response. Go. Mountain Mauler and Rapid Response move on. For the 7th race, the cars racing are Cyber Speeder, Bullwhip, Vanster, and Crescendo. Go. Crescendo and Bullwhip move on. Ollie Rocket and Scuba de Fuego get a free pass to round 3, which means here's the 15 cars that are still in. Never mind, it's actually 16. Here's the 16 cars as the numbers. They're kind of unrecognizable now. Yeah. The cars racing the first race for the blue team are Scuba de Fuego and Crescendo. For orange, it's Twin Mill 3 and Amaru GTC. Go. Scuba de Fuego and Crescendo move on. Orange, again, doing pretty terrible. The cars racing in the second race for the orange team are Perfect Speed and Mod Mill. For the blue team, it's Twinduction and Locomotorin. Go. Yeah! Perfect Speed and Mod Mill move on to round 4. The cars racing in the third race for the blue team are the Governor, High Roller, and Bullwhip, and for the orange team, it's Scorcher, which is their last car that hasn't raced yet. Go. The Governor and Bullwhip move on, and if you didn't see, Bullwhip actually got sent off the track and hit another car that was on the side, like one of the eliminated cars, got put back on the track, and still was able to move on. That's just impressive. For the fourth race, the last cars racing, they're all on the blue team because blue still has more cars. They are Rapid Response, Mountain Mauler, Ollie Rocket, and Carbide. Go. Mountain Mauler and Rapid Response move on. So here's the final 8. So here's the number. I didn't even try creating the number 8 with 2 Hot Wheels cars, but 5 is looking okay-ish. But yeah, there's only 8 cars. So for the orange team, the cars racing are Mod Mill and Perfect Speed. I kind of got the orders a little mixed up, but that's fine. I don't think it changes much. And then for blue, Mountain Mauler and the Governor. 3, 2, 1. The first 2 finalists are Perfect Speed and Mountain Mauler somehow. Expected Perfect Speed, didn't expect Mountain Mauler. Time for the next race. So for the second race, it's again just a bunch of blue cars, those being Crescendo, Bullwhip, Rapid Response, and Scuba de Fuego. Go. The last 2 finalists moving on are Crescendo and Scuba de Fuego, which means that this is the final 4, and the previous winner from last year, which was Rapid Response, is now out and won't be getting a chance to win because he got out in the semifinals. The only previous finalist that is still in is Crescendo. All these other guys here, these are brand new guys. They haven't raced in an anniversary tournament before, and I only got them pretty recently. This is just kind of crazy. How did Mountain Mauler get in? Mountain Mauler! I have never had a fast Mountain Mauler, but here's one right here. This right here, it's a fast Mountain Mauler. Perfect Speed, used to be in my top fastest, kind of expected him to do well. Crescendo. He was the OG, one of the OG finalists, who I thought would win the first one, but ended up getting like third or second. And then there's Scoopity Fuego, which is, all I know about him is he's fast and he has a really thin coat of paint because it's already chipping and I got him on Christmas. Anyways, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. Perfect speed wins, which means orange is finally gets a win. I mean, it's not like they've tried 10 times and never won, but this is orange's first win, which means that they're both tied for wins. Blue has 1 win, they got a win in 2025, and now orange has a win. And they were doing horrible throughout the entire thing, so that's the crazy part. Congratulations to Perfect Speed for winning the 58 car Hot Wheels Day tournament. This is the second time I've done this tournament, and this is the 58th year of Hot Wheels. I'm just surprised by this. See if we can get to my top 16, even though he just left my top 16 maybe a couple months ago. He probably doesn't even stand a chance against Hotweiler, bro. It's the battle between two street beasts, two orange street beasts, cat versus dog, one from 2022, one from 2024. One with a moving part, one without a moving part. Also, Hotweiler, he has Play-Doh in his mouth so that his mouth stays open. Don't worry, I do take it out after every race so that it doesn't dry and get stuck in there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, first race goes to Perfect Speed. Race number 2. Hotweiler. Race number 3. I think that was Hotweiler. Perfect Speed might have won the tournament, but he still couldn't take that top 16 spot away from Hotweiler. Since it's been a while, I will show my top 16 cars. So that is from Hotweiler to Double Demon. Let's see these guys. So, 16th, Hotweiler. 15th is the Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400. 14th, RDO 9. 13th, the 2018 Mustang. 12th, Cosmic Coupe. 11th, Diora 3. 10th, Mustache. 9th is Forward Force. 8th, the 16 Bugatti Chiron. 7th, Tesla Model S Plaid. 6th, Ford Bronco R. 5th, the Copo Camaro. 4th, High Roller 2. 3rd, oh, he's dusty. 3rd is Revert. 2nd is the, is Slide Kick, who's also dusty. They've been sitting here. Nobody's been able to get close, so they're all just collecting dust. And first is Double Demon. He's been my fastest since October of 2025. That's a long time. And this guy's been here since June 2025. That's almost a year. These two here are basically brand new. This guy's probably been there for like a year now. Same for this guy. This guy was like maybe September 2025. This guy's also brand new. This guy's been here since 2024. He's like one of the oldest ones here. And this guy was my fastest Hot Wheel car almost 2 years ago. And he's still chilling in the top 16, so that basically just means he's a good car. Go buy a Cosmic Coupe, guys. Here's a little bonus for getting past through the whole video. I just a sec. There we go.